All right, everyone, we are back for a second match of some more NDSU Rocket League action. We had an extremely exciting first match, a lot of hype. It did, of course, go Game 5. In the end, we saw Easy Money and Boss take it. Wasn't close, wasn't worried, and hey, my prediction came true. I didn't even have to be here or talk, and the prediction came true, so appreciate that. And but even though that prediction came through, we have another prediction up because we have another match coming up. It's going to be Frosted Flakes taking on Second Thought, which Stewie, I know this is your this is going to be your favorite matchup tonight.
Easily my favorite matchup. Love some Div A gameplay.
Div A definitely step up in well, in everything. I mean, obviously it's a higher div, so there's going to be higher ranked players. Div B is typically plat to like champ 1, and then Div A is pretty much champ 2 and above, which is a lot of fun. But we are going to jump over. Let's look at some. Let's look at the standings. A little bracket that's going to be going on here. Div A has had a little bit more going on as far as the actual bracket is concerned. We have had quite a bit of upsets already. Cars, yeah. So just kind of going down the line though. Straight ripping 3-1 to Pulse Ultra and moved on to there to face Obsidian Steeds, who did upset Rhinos, beating them 3-1, and then Car Swappers, it was a forfeit against OK Boomer, so Car Swappers get to move on. And then Squishy Muffins upset Bots 3-0, which also was a fun match. But now this is the last match of the first round, Second Thought versus Frosted Flakes, and I want to know quickly, who do you think is taking this one? Because so far, chat is identical in the Bison Bucks, exactly 50-50.
It has to be. I mean, the 6 and 7 seed taking on each other, it has to be identical. You just don't know. You know, both of these teams have been up and down throughout the entire year. It's you know, we've seen a couple times where Instinct and Silk, they look great, and there's a couple times where Second Thought looks insane.
Yeah, we're looking at the stats of Frosted Flakes. Nothing really stands out except the shooting percentage. Honestly, is pretty low. Both of them barely hitting 30%, versus there are a lot of players that are sitting at 40, even above 50%. So shooting accuracy definitely was struggled. I know, Stewie, you and I casted Pulse Ultra, and it was basically a contest between who could throw more. And if the goal was to hit the post and the crossbar, my God, the amount of crossbars was, it was, it was impressive. It was impressive.
It was, oh yeah, no, if the goal was to hit the crossbar, I think that Frosted Flakes would be the best team here.
But we'll look at Second Thought stats. And see, look at now you're looking at the shooting percentage up to 39 and 35%. So definitely an improvement. Goal-wise as well. I think tonight if Greek plays well, I really think he's going to do extremely well. Silk, as we know, is definitely the X factor. I think Ibex is pretty consistent. Same with Instinct. But Silk can either pop off and hit some of the most nutty stuff you'll imagine, and then he'll play like a plat. I don't get it. So, but if he can play, even if he plays like he did versus Pulse Ultra, but he just shoots a foot lower, boy's scoring 5 goals a game. It's actually unreal, the potential.
Easy. It's crazy. I mean, like, back to back to back to back, the amount of times that we saw him hit the crossbar, it's just over and over again.
Yeah. It is going to be very exciting, but I want to get your official predictions. I gotta make my bet as well. I really don't know who I'm gonna go with. Chat's so close. I love it. And make sure you guys put your chat or put the vote in. Use those Bison Bucks. So far, it is extremely close. Second Thought just barely pulling ahead. But yeah, I want to hear your predictions on this one.
This is a really tough match to predict. You know, I want to go with my boy Greek. He's been playing well recently. Been insane on the sticks. Instinct and Silk have looked better. I will say that. I'm going to bring up an interesting statistic for both of these teams. Both of these teams actually did beat Straight Rippin' in the season. So I'm still going to go with Greek's team, but it's a toss-up to me. I'm still going to pick Greek's team, and this is game 5 written all over it.
Yeah, question is who's winning that game 5. That's the hard part, is you actually got to choose.
You know, that's what I'm, yeah, I know. It's Greek 3-2. It's Second Thought 3-2. All
right. You see this? It's close in chat right now with the Bison Bucks. Nah, it's not even close right now. I think I'm with the Greek bandwagon. I think Ibex has been super good in improvement, and Stewie, I think like a lot of the threes play that Greek and I and Heat have done together, and you doing a lot of the replay review, I think it's gonna really help. But
it is.
All right, I'm just gonna make sure everyone is good to go, and then I'm ready to get into this. So I'm gonna go game 5 as well, but I do think it is gonna fall to second thought. However, I can also just as easily see this being a 3-0 sweep, like Trey is saying in chat. I just want some really good Rocket League. I'm ready to hopefully get a little bit more consistency from last series. Sounds like we are good to go. So I'm ready to get this game moving underway. Any last second predictions, you guys? Submissions will be closing in just about a minute as soon as this game starts. So I'm just looking at chat, and yeah, this is where the Greek fandom comes out big time.
The Greek family.
The Greek family.
The family of Greek. We're not going to mention one particular member of that family, but
there's a lot of them, I will say. There is a lot of family members out there.
A lot of family members. Ooh.
There you go. All right, but getting into this game nice and early. Again, best of 5, Frosted Flakes taking on second thought. Looking to go with an early goal is going to be Greek Avenger. Ibex now throwing this one high. Silk and Instinct are both awkward, but Instinct should have this clear off the backboard. Greek now trying to control this one. Does get the 100 boost, but Instinct there to throw it right back. We'll see who gets this ball first. Greek might be in a little bit of an awkward situation, but honestly, he does a good job of handling that. Now Silk maybe looking for the pre-flip. Actually missed from one Ibex. Able to clean that one up and throwing it right back. All the pressure starting out with Frosted Flakes.
A good clear from Greek, though. Unfortunately, Ibex not able to turn that in, but...
that would have been a chance. Greek was there.
Boy.
He was there and hunting, but Instinct, that's such a good demo. Baiting in one, it goes for a 50. Demolishes Greek again, but not before Greek can get the dunk on him. Silk now with a one-on-one situation. Ibex going early. Silk gets it around one. Can he get it around the last defender with a backflip flick? It goes up and over one. Instinct cleans it up. And early leads coming out for Frosted Flakes.
Not surprised. Silk, my man's been grinding. He's been putting in a lot of work lately. I've seen him on the game constantly. He's been really peaking.
Yeah, really peaking indeed. But again, you and I personally know Silk can either play really good like that. That was such a smart play, and that's the Silk that can happen. But we're also going to see, potentially some really bad plays. So it just kind of depends on what shows up tonight. But I think we can pretty comfortably rely on Instinct to be consistent, hitting some good open nets. And Silk looks like he got called off from Instinct there. You can see Silk thought about jumping for that one, but then turned away at the last second. So good comms, it looks like, coming already out of Frosted Flakes.
They're looking good already. Some solid challenges. A good infield shot there from Instinct, but I'm curious as to what Greek does here. He, in other series where he's gone down, he hasn't really come back. Him and Ibex kind of have turtled up and just, let the other team kind of stomp them over.
We see now Instinct not able to get that one. Called into action is going to be Greek Avenger. He does just throw it right on target. Double commit and double whiff, and Greek throws that one in. That was just pretty ugly, if we're being honest, from Frosted Flakes. Both defenders back. Both of them jump. Both of them whiff. And Greek just says, oh, I mean, okay, I guess in that case I'll take it, but does cut the lead in half. We're 3:30 left in game 1, and one thing I'm really looking out for is Ibex, because, we haven't said his name much really at all in this game. He definitely is more of a quiet player and definitely feeds off a lot of mistakes from the other team. He's not going to be your flashy player, but demos may change that.
The having fun meta is here. It is
no. Don't give me that BS right now.
It is here. It is 100% here. I'm just curious because can Greek get Ibex going? Ibex thrives off of those infield passes, off of just passes in general.
He thrives off of Greek. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, you don't look at Ibex to be kind of your solo player. You look at him to be the, okay, I'm here for a pass, or I'm here to clean up. But that has to start with Greek.
Uh-huh. And Greek's got to show up. If he doesn't show up, Ibex is going to have a trouble handling both Instinct and Silk.
We see now Greek Avenger up and over Silk. He's got a one-on-one situation, but Instinct shutting that down very quickly. He's got 40 boost to work with, but now Instinct rushing back. Silk with a good fake over one, but Ibex actually What is he doing on defense? I thought for sure Ibex was going to rush Silk as he didn't have the ball on his hood in a good spot, but it actually gave him time right here. Yeah, you got to rush that early. You can't give him control of that. Obviously, the 50 did not go his way, but 3-1 lead now. Frosted Flakes, less than half the game to go.
Coming out hot. They look good. Their challenges look good. They're they're getting some demos. It's good getting the heads of the other team, but I'm liking what I'm seeing by them.
Instinct looking swole. Royal saying, Royal, it's good to have you back in chat, my dude. I don't know when you just got here, but it feels right to have Royal Ostrich and NDSU together, I will say. And speaking of Royal Ostrich and NDSU, I believe Royal is going to be going to the watch party this weekend, which if you guys don't know, you can check the Discord under events tab if you obviously go to NDSU, or if you don't, honestly show up. We probably don't care. But food and drinks provided. We're just going to show up and going to be watching the major this weekend, watching some Pro Rocket League gameplay, and just envy how good the rest of the world is. Because we can't all be like the rest of the world and can't all be as good as Greek Avenger.
But this started with Ibex. Ibex with a good recovery off of his miss, and Greek just started to clean it up. It needs to be the other way around. Greek needs to be the one instigating the offense, and Ibex needs to be the one cleaning it up. That's my problem with that.
Well, and it is funny because it's like, oh, but they scored. It's like, yes, but we have an entire season to look at the stats and the history of how these games played. You and I have casted these games specifically. We are aware that it starts with Greek and it goes through Greek. Ibex is really good positionally and is really good to be there for a pass, for a follow-up, but it does start with Greek, usually beating one person and then going from there.
Is Frosted Flakes is not gonna... They're not gonna give up many mistakes. And then Greek and Ibex are lucky to be not down 3-0 right now.
Looks like Instinct didn't want to play anymore, and he ended up leaving the party. Stewie, would you mind inviting him real quickly? But either way, Greek Avenger actually there for Ibex with the pass. Is this on target? It's falling. Ibex potentially another one, but Silk does get a good 50 to the side. Greek, that's a little risky to jump forward. Didn't know if Ibex was going to be back in time, but Instinct now. He's got full boost, and a Greek Avenger running. Gets a good 50 popping it up. He'll be back in net. Probably going to go again as Ibex is going to go high. Now Instinct throwing it up. This should be free for Silk, who actually just gets dunked by Greek with 0 boost. Now Instinct, this is a great counter opportunity, but he didn't get the first touch he wanted. You can tell he wanted the solo play. As Ibex actually just with a flat miss on the sidewall. Now Ibex up. Ibex. Can he double tap this? Can he get this? But Silk, what a perfect clear on the backboard. Now Greek Adventure's got 10 seconds left. They got to get a miracle going here. Greek does have an air dribble. He's got to go for the flipper side. He's got no boost. And Silk 50s it. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds once. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Assuming Instinct just kills this. Game 1 in the books.
I mean, they had the opportunities. I will say Frosted Flakes rose to the occasion on defense. They 100% rose to the occasion on defense.
Yeah, you look at the shots. Look at the shots. It's 9-5. I think Second Thought had such good pressure in that one. They just couldn't make it stick, and I think it was because a lot of those shots just weren't very threatening. There was just, oh, we'll toss it at the net. We'll hope something happens. And like you said, Frosted Flakes rose to the defensive, what was needed for this game. They just swatted everything away and took game 1.
Like swatting flies. They got to swat the little Greek Avenger fly and the little Ibex fly, but
there you go. More powerful shots. That's what I want to see. More powerful shots. 100%. I don't care if they're farther away. You got to get something on net that's really going to force the defense to actually make a hard save or make a really hard clear. Because so far on defense, Instinct and Silk, besides some like one awkward 50, it was pretty tame and easy.
Pretty clean on defense, yeah. Not really a lot to deal with.
It was there. Greek Avenger, that's a good touch. To at least block Instinct having to clear on that one. Now Ibex, you should get the mid boost here. Silk misses the first one. It's a free shot, but Ibex not getting that one on target here. It's consistency of both Silk made an awkward touch, and then Ibex missing an open net. So early little catastrophes coming out of both teams here. As we see another one out of Ibex with a side flip. Maybe the nerves getting to him. Again, this is playoffs. It's been a long time since these players have been on stream, and now the stakes are higher than they've ever been.
It matters. It matters now, not really the series count, but the end of the series really matters. You need to win. This is where you need to win games.
Greek Avenger now throwing this one very high, but this is going right back. Ibex does hit it high. We'll see if he can get another touch on this one. Maybe going off the ceiling here. Instinct not throwing it nice and high. We'll see if Ibex can get something going here. But again, the defense, these aren't threatening challenges or shots in Greek. I don't know where he's going with this one, if I'm being honest.
He doesn't even get the mid boost, but a good pass. But again, the same. It's been the story of the series so far. It's Instinct and Silk's defense has been very, very solid.
Solid? Yeah, I'd say so. But again, I want to see more threatening shots. I want to see some powerful offense out of Second Thought that's gotten them and earned them that 6th seed.
A good 50 from Greek, but you know, it hasn't been Greek with the aggressive challenges. It's been Ibex. Nice shot, Greek.
There we go.
It's been Ibex. I love it. I love it. It's been Ibex. Ibex kind of has, you know, stepped into that role this game of, you know, if Greek is not up to the task, then you know what, I'll just do it myself.
I mean, I'll take that, honestly. Just straight up, I'll take that. It's something. It gets it going.
Definitely.
A lot of fun still. Lot of fun indeed. We see now with 3 minutes left. My question for you is, obviously we both predicted this to go game 5, but I want to know right now who's taking this specific game.
With pressure-wise, it's been all Second Thought. Instinct and Silk have been on the defensive foot for pretty much this entire game. More than likely, Second Thought takes this game.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with you on that one, but it'll be spicy. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Now we see Frosted Flakes. Again, just the defense. These aren't threatening shots. Obviously, you got Greek getting with 1, but it's just, you can't win a game on 1 goal. It's just not happening. There's no way.
Especially with how much space there is in 2v2, how many more opportunities you get with the ball. It's very difficult to win on a 1-goal game.
Exactly. There we go. Now you can actually see. Yeah, some of these teams have some extremely long names, so making sure everything is able to see on stream. But either way, Greek Avenger, we've got just over 2 minutes left. 1 goal so far this entire game. Getting a demo. We haven't seen a lot of demos. Can he get a flick going? He's trying to turn it. He doesn't get a lot of power on that one, but he does get a demo on Silk. Popping this one very high in Instinct. Again, easy clear. I think, honestly, Frosted Flakes is more than happy to sit back and just keep swatting away these weak shots. Until something's threatening, I don't think they have to change their playstyle, at least as far as defense is concerned.
Defense, they've looked really good. 5 saves and only 1 goal off of 7 shots. They've looked really good. They're trying to get that one perfect opportunity to score. They actually have no shots in the game so far. And as I say that, nearly one there.
Nearly. Keyword is nearly. But I mean, okay, you cannot. We saw obviously last time we had Second Thought had 9 shots, and oh no, Ibex, that was wide open. Instinct had 0 boost. He was dead in the water. But last game, Instinct and Silk put up 5 shots, which wasn't quite enough to win. But again, Ibex, this is open net. Come on, it's open. It's wide open. It's wide open. You gotta go faster. Take the first shot. He was a little nervous to be missing the open net, and that second touch, the lack of confidence, cost them that goal.
Good cut from Greek though, and this is another opportunity.
This one's a little harder, and that pinch isn't gonna do any justice for Ibex there.
My bad.
Yeah, won't do any justice. But 30 seconds left. Instinct and Silk. This is so incredibly awkward. I want to see. They have registered 1 shot. Second Thought is out shooting 8-1 right now, and only 1 goal on the board. This is just, it's very hard to try to, you know, cast this because it's just not great offense coming out of Second Thought. But hey, 8 shots is better than 1 still, so kind of hard to argue that one. Mythical Lemon, appreciate the follow. Hope you're enjoying the content, my good sirs. We are in the middle of our playoffs here in Div A. And make sure to stick around because we got another game going. Can he find us an open net? Silk, he's got 3 seconds left. He does get it. Tied game. Okay, we got overtime. Overtime is looming, but also, where is the defense? It collapsed. What rank are these players? Div A is about Champ 2 to GC 2, so these players I think are around that area, like Champ 2 to GC 1. Yeah, GCC 3.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
GCC 3 would be better. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, either way, overtime is looming. And I'm going to go Greek Avenger's going to be scoring this one. I want to see them get a good comeback win after they obviously dropped game 1.
Caster Curse? No Caster Curse there. It's oh no. That is a bad challenge from Silk. This is an open net.
Caster Curse. Hashtag Caster Curse. No. I have faith in Greek Avenger that he will spawn in 3 seconds. There we go. See, I knew it. I know what's going on here. But
I think we just completely missed that. Silk had a wide open net and 40 boost and didn't go. I'm confused as to what just happened.
People are messing with my cams here. I will fix that as fast as possible. If you want to just call.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
There we go.
Oh, my Silk! That was a solid save from Ibex, though.
Silk can't score. Only Greek can score this. I have so much faith. Either way, Ibex now does throw us to the little corner. Instinct now running back. He's got 60 boost to work with. Silk and Instinct, one of them needs to go early for that one. You can't both just be incredibly awkward like that. Greek now, he does pop it over one, trying to go for a solo play. He does get a flick, but Silk should easily deal with that one. What happened to your Nightbuck, man? It should be working. I don't think there's any reason it shouldn't. I didn't touch it, Royal. I could not tell you. But Instinct now throwing this one nice and easy for Ibex. 37 boost. He's probably going to try to attack this one again. But Greek should beat Instinct to this one. That's an open net. Greek does it. I am a genius. Oh, I love it.
You're just lucky.
No.
Instinct.
You can
Silk
say
should have put that game away when he had the chance.
No.
Silk had 40
I have
boost.
so much faith.
And an open net and didn't go. But, you know, second thought, I'm still happy for him. Solid. Tying the series up at 1. They're going to make this a series. And we both said what? Did we both say game 5? It has to be, right?
We both said game 5 going second thought. And, again, a lot of shots out of second thought and a lot of saves out of Frosted Flakes. But doesn't matter because second thought still wins. And like I called, Greek scores the overtime goal. So it's easy. Casting's easy.
10-4 in shots, 7 saves. I don't know if you're going to be able to get 7 saves again. As I'm hoping Greek and Ibex have learned their lesson when it comes to shooting. If you're going to play against a team like this, you got to put your shots away. You have to score goals when you're going to.
Greek's in chat saying, "Wait, what was the caster curse? I have stream muted." You'll have to watch the VOD. Yeah, you'll have to watch the VOD back. Apparently, our caster curse button is not working, which is quite unfortunate. But we have everyone readied up, and I'm ready to get into game 3 again. We both have this going game 5. So next 2 games literally don't matter. We can just kind of skip and go to game 5, right?
100%. Interesting what I just typed in chat. There we go. Oh, I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready for this.
Yes, sir. All right, as we get into this again. Ooh, this one might be a little bit spicy here. You can go ahead, Silk. Oh my god, I thought he was going to make that going, but we still got a shot here from Instinct. Can he get the squishy save? The pinch doesn't quite come through, but there's still a threatening chance here. Greek up for this one. Ibex now. Does he have enough boost to cut in for this one? But Silk does throw him in. Ibex looking for a demo, but not finding it. Greek with the Phil's backflip. He's got 0 boost, though. This is a great opportunity for Frosted Flakes as it actually gets centered, but somehow the pop from Ibex. How are they surviving?
It was still dangerous there, though, because Greek Avenger was the one who got the corner boost. Ibex didn't, and Greek got demoed. But Ibex must have picked up pads because he made that solid save.
That should not have worked. Let's be very clear. That should not have worked.
Horrible defense
at all.
Lucky out there. 100%.
Honestly. No, that's actually so true. It's funny. But either way, they survive, and we see a goal coming out here. Silk actually getting a nice touch here. I like to see it.
Instinct just goes and pretty much clears Greek out completely.
I like it. I mean, first of all, we're actually seeing some good offense. First of all, we're seeing more shots early on in a game than we saw at all from Frosted Flakes, which is always good because so far it's been very lackluster as far in the shot department. But Ibex, that's an unfortunate whiff here, but no one threatening from Frosted Flakes as Ibex now throwing this one all the way down. Is that actually on target? A little bit more scary, I think, than it was intended, but the ball does still stay out. Instinct now, an interesting pop over his own net. Greek now throwing this out wide, but Ibex is so far away. This is another free clear from Silk.
This is not what you want with your second thought. A lead and a defensive team you're playing against, you've got to capitalize on your chances now.
Ooh, can Ibex get this one going? Insane. Now with actually a backflip here. Interesting. Greek Avenger now throwing this one downfield. Who's going to have the chance? Instinct, but actually Silk now throwing it, and somehow the pinch working in Frosted Flakes' favor.
And Silk's been grinding. Putting in the work, a nice place shot. That's a perfect finish from Silk, and he's not missing tonight. He's not hitting any crossbars.
Ah. There we go. As we see now, Frosted Flakes. First of all, what I want to know, Frosted Flakes, obviously, they're doing really well in the shot department, but are we going to see consistency? Because right now, it looks like Silk and Instinct are pretty good on comms, and they're actually doing really good. But can they just keep it going for the rest of this game and get on this match point?
If they play the way they are, they're going to play solid defensively. They're not going to give up a lot, but they've really ramped it up offensively. It's a very different play style right now.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that one. Interesting.
It's just like...
Go ahead.
It's just like... I'm still waiting for Greek to just blow up into this series. He really hasn't. Like, he's kind of had his foot back because it looks like he's missing boost or something, but I'm still waiting for him to explode into this series. He just hasn't.
In case you are wondering, Royal, it looks like the Streamlabs bot is actually dead right now and does not work. I've been looking at the back end, and yeah, looks like they're having problems right now. But either way, not going to worry about it right now, and we'll have to deal with that later. But either way, back to the game. Frosted Flakes still up 2-0, and we see Instinct got 0 boost. It's been a scrappy game 2, a lot more demos. Game 3, a lot more demos than early on in the series, which, again, demos might be the way. Instinct, though, should have this one clear to the corner, and one thing I will say about Ibex, I just want to see a good goal to kind of get him going. So far, it's been very scrappy, and there's not a lot of power in these shots. If he can get something going, I think that's really going to boost him to the next level here.
He's been real quiet this series. I mean, he's done a bit on offense, trying to force out some mistakes, but he just hasn't given a lot of opportunities to Greek.
Ooh, Royal. There we go. I got stuff working. Sorry if the casting's been lacking. I've been for real. I had to get that done for real. So now you can cast a curse to your heart's content. Which actually, I guess that means that I need to cast a curse, doesn't it? I don't know how that works there. But either way, Instinct, can we throw this one? Actually, Silk, can he get the save? Good touch from Silk. Ibex now challenging early, but he does get a miss on 0 boost. Greek now in an extremely awkward position, but can he get the double tap? I don't know if I liked him spinning that one. I think I would have liked to take it more direct with the limited boost that he had. But
he doesn't get the corner either.
Oh, Ibex, where are you going? No, that was your chance. But we've been praising Ibex on his position, and right there just unfortunately failed him.
He didn't, and I don't think you read that pinch. It was a 50-50 pinch in front of the net, and that's a tough read because, I mean, it's a 50-50 for a reason. It goes either way or another. You just don't know.
Yeah, definitely tough to see, but 10 seconds left. Yeah, we're going to see Frosted Flakes take this one. Maybe Greek can get one more time on left, but either way, right there, I don't think this is going to roll fast enough. But either way, Frosted Flakes taking game 3. I like it. I'm liking the difference. One thing I really got to point out is obviously once we go to the shot department there, they really limited second thought on their shots, actually outshooting them, which they haven't done yet this series. So I don't know what happened, but Frosted Flakes a lot more fundamentally sound on offense and defense.
It looked really good. I mean, Silk especially. Like I said, the man's been putting in time, and you can tell he looks really good for this playoff run.
Put in the work to finish off this series. We see Greek Avenger and Silk taking their time to ready up for this one, which, I mean, again, this is a stressful moment. You are playoffs on stream. It's been a hot minute since anyone has been on these streams, obviously with spring break and stuff. So it's been, for a lot of these players, 3 weeks. And, excuse me, stream nerves can definitely have an effect on this one. But we do both have game 5. So, again, Frosted Flakes has to win this, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah, Frosted Flakes has to win this to end the series, but
second thought needs to win this game to go game 5.
Yeah, I'm looking at Greeks to show up here.
All right, we are getting ready for this game. I'll hop in a spectate just for you guys. And what I want to see, though, I think the biggest problem so far for this game is that it was a struggle. Ibex just not quite getting in a lot of good positions to follow up. We mentioned it so much, and we were praising him so much earlier in the stream about he's not the one creating the offense, but he's the one to just be there for the second finish, put in the final shot, and he had a lot of really good opportunities if he was in the right position last game.
Unfortunately, he wasn't. And Greek not having a particularly good offensive series. That is an open net for Silk.
Not worried. Not worried.
2 in a row.
Still not
Here we
worried.
go for 3.
Oh, wait, we might actually have 3 here. Oh,
Nope.
Instinct, the ball goes perfectly to him. He's probably going to turn. Doesn't have a lot of boost here. Maybe go for I was going to say maybe a must-see, but we didn't have a lot of boost for that one at all. Greek and Ibex in the same position. You're going to have to force a 50 out of Silk and just rush back. Again, Greek has no boost right now. This is going to be an extremely awkward situation for Ibex. He does handle it fairly well. Instinct not popping it up, and the pressure just relentless from Frosted Flakes so far.
Offensive. So they've switched on the offensive side of their playstyle. Like we saw in the game 2, they played more defensive, but I'm wondering if Greek is having problems or something, but he's having a very difficult time punching through this line. Oh my god.
Yes, this is such a scrappy defense. Greek's now probably going to I think he should have continued with the fake, but Ibex now going to be off the ceiling. Can he get a second tap here? A lot of the shots coming out of Ibex just aren't very direct. I think he's hitting the ball a lot just to hit it. As we're going to see Silk can't quite reach that one. A Greek Avenger going to be the first one on the board here, on their way to game 5, but it's going to take a lot more than what they're putting up so far on offense. They can't rely on just open net bangers like that.
Do you think the Greeks, he's been a little cold this series. Do you think that maybe he's burnt out?
I don't even think he's been that cold.
Good shot, Ibex.
You can see him in the cams, very happy on this one. I like to see him. Headhunter definitely has the best advice in chat. Go team. So appreciate the support. Make sure you're not too biased. That's what we like to see. You don't want to be a biased, chatter at all, of course. So appreciate that. Wish you could join something like that, says Minty. You just gotta spend thousands of dollars to come to NDSU. It's easy. That's all it takes.
You just go to college. You spend a bunch of money on college.
Yeah.
And then you question whether you're smart to do that or you're dumb to do that.
Yeah. So spend thousands, come to college, and then come play a free video game in an in-house league. That's all it takes. I'm just saying.
So
you
simple.
can't be part of the college. Yeah. Either way, we do see 2-0 coming out of Second Thought, which I'm liking Ibex. Like I said, I think he needed that one goal, what potentially was that to actually get him going. Because again, if he can just get his positioning down and really be that good second man for Greek's offense, because a Greek will put up shots. His offense is extremely relenting, but he does need that second man to really be there to finish off everything. This is really awkward for Silk. This is a free chance, but Ibex not there for the double. Greek, unfortunately, there. 10 boost. Not gonna get much going.
Touch!
He still got a shot. Again, it's just unrelenting offense, but just the power isn't quite there from Second Thought. Oh, Greek, can he get a flick? He does get it past one, but not a lot of power. Greek Adventure throwing this one high. Can he maybe get something going? He's probably just going to pass it to Ibex. Not really sure if I like that. Actually ended up being kind of like a quadruple commit out of everyone on the field. Greek still has the ball. I do not understand.
Still got a touch. Oh my god. It's been all Second Thought on offense right now. Instinct and Silk, they're struggling to battle out. Ibex another chance. The man, he's picked it up definitely in this fourth game.
Oh, Greek again. If your goal is to get it past a single player, Greek has won almost every single interaction, but unfortunately they then aren't in a very dangerous spot. And that's where I think it's killing Second Thought. But again, they still have a 2-0 lead. Very likely we are going to game 5 unless we see some really good offense from Frosted Flakes, which they are more than capable of. But so far, all the pressure, all the shots, all the momentum is definitely in Second Thought's favor.
100%. I mean, they've kind of put their foot down. A nice pass from Silk, though. There we go. And
first team play we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Ibex.
100%.
That's a really tough position to be in. Obviously it's off the corner, and Instinct can more than likely obviously shoot that off the pass, but Silk could also take that shot. So tough pass, but the infield pass, tough shot, for Ibex, but the infield pass, very well done. Now we got a minute left. Are we going to see it off the backboard, read by Greek, who is nowhere to be found, all the way back on defense? Not sure if I'm liking these rotations. I think they're in a little bit of panic mode, but Greek, it doesn't matter. Never mind of panic mode. Greek silencing the haters on that one. What a touch.
The offensive prowess has finally appeared for one play in this game, in this series. Not this game, this series. But I'm liking what I'm seeing on the second thought. They're trying to force game 5.
Again, we do have this going game 5. So, I mean, 45 seconds left. That's all it takes. Like we said, the 2 games don't matter, which was obviously, game 3 and 4. We knew we were going game 5. And I have so much faith in that. But the question is, will we actually get our prediction right when it comes to the game 5? Because momentum, like I said, is all second thought. I think Greek is really starting to warm up. And if Ibex can just, 5% more consistent, I think they will very clearly take game 5 here. But, it's a lot to ask. But yeah, 16 seconds left. Unless Silk can put this shot in exactly, which he cannot. Greek, he's taking his time. He's actually wasting his time drawing him in. I love to see that. Instinct probably throwing it off the backboard, but that's a great read, and that is going to kill it. Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Potentially maybe one more for the road. It does go in. Ibex gotta pad the stats. Instinct even throwing the nice one in chat. Love to see it.
Oh, Ibex is hyped. Ibex is so hyped right now. Looking at him in the cams, he is a happy man.
Game 5 hype. Game 5 hype, boys and girls. I am ready.
Back-to-back series.
Back-to-back series, yeah. It makes for some long nights. And again, this isn't our last series. We have another one. But now, this is kind of more what I expected as far as the shot department goes. Second thought, putting up 7 versus Frosted Flakes, only 3. Saying GG, I was going to say, guys, it's not... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say, guys, it's not done yet. Don't be saying GG's quite yet. But either way, game 5. I want to know in chat, you guys, who do you think is going to be taking this one? As far as the Bucks go, we had 8-6 in favor of second thought. But, maybe people's minds have changed as they've seen this. So I want to know who is taking game 5, you guys. Royal instantly saying Frosted Flakes. You're the biggest Instinct supporter, Royal. All right, I shouldn't even ask. I knew exactly where you were going. Although Urban saying, come on, Cereal, grab some milk in game 5. Interesting. Instinct note, 0 boost. I want to know, who do you think is going to be MVP of game 5 here? Who's going to step up?
I'm looking towards Greek. I'm looking for Greek. He had a good game 4. I'm looking at a great pass. I'm looking towards Greek for a reason, because the man is just, he's a facilitator. He's disgusting with the ball in front of him.
This is what we were talking. This is what we wanted. Greek can make offense. Ibex needs to be that second man. That right there is what has gotten second thought to the 6th seed. That was so that was just so perfect. And I want to see more of that. Now Instinct goes for a fake here. Tries to pop it over Ibex, but Ibex, that stalwart defender. Now Ibex actually getting bumped. Does jump over Instinct. Instinct maybe can cut this one, but Ibex, ooh, that's such a good touch. Actually up and over Silk. Silk's in a dangerous position. Ibex, can he get this mid? Can he jump for this? Actually fakes it, and Greek's there, and it somehow goes in. How did that pinch top corner?
And when I think it was kind of a confusing play for Instinct. He's kind of caught in the middle between the ball and the backboard, and it kind of just pinched off of his car and back into Greek. But a good start from second thought.
Oh, I got you, Urban. Don't worry. I know you're voting Frosted Flakes. It's pretty obvious there, bud. But I will say that's definitely a tilting goal if you are Frosted Flakes, to have something just kind of pinch, upper 90, little RNG action coming in. And I will say, is that going in? Ibex almost with the angle. Greek actually got bumped out of the way. So that was actually ended up being very good, making sure he didn't double commit on that one. Now Ibex, so that's a free net. Whereas Silk on this one does shoot it. And actually the bump on the goal line coming out from Instinct, cutting the lead in half here.
It's one thing we can't forget about his bumps. It pretty much won them game 3. And
that did stem from Ibex missing the first one, though. But obviously then, yeah, Greek getting
true.
bumped on the goal line.
It's the bumps. We can't forget about it. And I think it's in Greek Avenger's head right now.
Nah, they still got to lead. They still got to lead. Ibex not a fan of going for that. Going to put Greek in an awkward position here. I don't go for that, Greek, you silly goose. Instinct, can he turn this one in? He can indeed. And yeah, if you're Greek, that was tilting. The second he jumped for that, he's thinking, wait, that was dumb. I was last back. Shouldn't have gone for that one. And just like that, it was like 15 seconds. Lead is gone completely. And it's back to anyone's game.
I mean, Ibex did have an opportunity to save it when it came down to the goal line, but couldn't make a touch. It was kind of an awkward play. But again, like you said, it's a 2-2 game, and it's close. It's closer than anybody imagined.
Ooh, this is going to be risky. We'll see how Ibex wants to handle this one. Good pop-up. Silk, that's a good clear. Greek now in a 2-on-1 situation, wants to shut that down right away. Almost got the demo. If he got that on instinct, Greek would have been open for a free net there. Now, Greek, 0 boost. Not a fan of that one. Ibex jumping. Greek has no boost. Greek, he wanted to go for the corner boost. You saw it, but Ibex does steal it instead. Ibex almost getting that one. Greek now, he's looking for pads, Instinct's looking for Greek's head, going for the demos. It worked last time, so why not try it again? Can Silk get to this one? He can. Great defense out of Silk so far.
Very solid. Like I've said 100 times, the man's been putting in work, and it's very obvious to see a solid defensive game, a solid defensive series from Silk especially.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. Silk does pop it out. He's probably going to have another touch here. Where is Greek Avenger? Got to turn early on that one. You can't have time for Silk to get back to that ball to make another play, but Ibex does force a touch. Now, Instinct, we throw this off on the wall. Greek does throw it down. Now we'll see. Instinct, is that going potentially a corner read from Silk, but good with Greek, but he's got no boost now. Ibex going to be called into action, but Greek actually gets the corner, but it's right to Silk. Can he get that on target? It's off the back wall. Instinct's up for that. Is that on target? Yes, it is. Greek Avenger not able to get to that one, and Instinct finally taking the lead for Frosted Flakes.
You know, Silk did miss it, but Instinct was right there to clean it up, and a beautiful shot. That's a very tough save.
This is now 3 unanswered for Frosted Flakes. And you know it's got to be eating away at second thought that they've now thrown the lead. They got to get something going quickly. I think if they go the next minute without scoring, I think it's game over. I think they got to get it back right now or the mental's going to get chalked.
It's tough. It's very tough against a defense that's just been so annoying through this entire series.
Greek Avenger does get an early goal. Mental's done. That's it. They're back. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. One goal off the ceiling. That's so hard for Silk. You know, it's off the ceiling. You don't know when the shot's coming. Didn't quite rotate all the way back post, but either way, tie game, minute 45 left.
I mean, generally, Silk's thinking he's shooting close inside post, and Greek goes far post, and that like you said, that's a very tough thing.
Oh, but Instinct miss. Greek's at a 101. Oh, that's
questionable.
Not the best touch, but Ibex off the ceiling. Either way, Ibex is 0 boost, going to be running back. We'll see who goes early for this one. Instinct's actually got 0 boost as well. Does get the mid boost. Now he's going backwards, back past the Silk. I like it, but now we see Ibex, he's got to go early. They're taking too much time, I think, to challenge this ball. We'll see who goes. Greek does beat Instinct. This is open. Ibex got to jump. The net is there. Can he get it on target? Can Silk get back in time? He does. Oh. Ibex didn't have faith in the shooting. Didn't want to go up as early as he could. Greek can probably pop this one high off the backboard. Go for the corner boost. Actually, Instinct not respecting the shot. Somehow that doesn't go in. Instinct not respecting Greek. Able to hit that angle. Greek maybe for a fake. Oh, the fake option was there. Greek trying to solo-handedly get his team through this game 5.
Do we, are we looking at overtime here? Or?
I mean, for the courtesy of the players, will say nothing.
No caster curse at all. Not coming out from K-Pool.
Not happening. I never do it.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. What are you talking about? He doesn't do that.
Not happening.
What's that?
No. Greek Avenger now. He's only got 30 boosts. Ibex. This is going to be a little tough. He's got to buy time for Greek to get back. This is a rough situation, but such a good 50 taken with Instinct. 15 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to see potential Game 5 overtime? Greek gets demoed on the goal line. Ibex turning early for this one. Probably just going to waste time. Gets it over 1. The net's actually open, but Silk should get back, and this is going overtime, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as the ball hits the ground. Do we have any more heroics? Can Instinct get to this one? It does hit the ground. Game 5 overtime, folks. This is where all the hype is. Ibex, quick kickoff goal win.
All the marbles.
This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to pay attention to those cams to see the pop-off from either team on who's going to be winning this one. Instinct throwing this one very high. Ibex taking his time. I kind of like that. You know, he knows that he doesn't have to go early. Uh-oh. Does pinch out, though. Greek going early. There was a little bit of double commit, though. Instinct getting a lot of time. Silk's there. This is almost off the post. Can Instinct turn? Passes it over to Silk, and Silk's going to target. Greek's there with a big bang. Who's going to be first? This one, Instinct can't get to it. Can he get it off the post? He cannot. Greek Avenger wins it. Somehow that actually goes in. Instinct with 0 boost. Couldn't get there fast enough. His little wheels try to carry him, but Greek Avenger, just enough power. Somehow they clutch out game 5.
I'm gonna be honest. With how they played on offense and with how they played on defense, I don't know if they deserve that series. I mean, Instinct and Silk, I really thought they had on that infield pass. That's such a tough way to lose.
Oh, my heart is racing. I didn't even play. My heart is racing.
I can't take it.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Thought they take it.
Moving on.
Look at all those Bison Bucks I'm winning. I'm just gonna make sure they all unmute Ninja, and then are you ready to go into a fun winners interview for this one? Are you ready to talk to these guys?
I think I'm as ready as Greek is right now. He's hyped up, man. He is happy.
I mean, can I get a please at least? Like, come on, you gotta give me something here, bud.
Please go to the other screen, Rachel. We'll you idiots. God.
Come
all
on.
Right. Hello.
Forehead.
Can you guys hear us all right? Hopefully you guys can hear us.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been waiting for this. Where have you been?
What do you mean, where have I been? Boy, I've been
You
waiting.
took forever. Dude. Let's
go. I'll let you guys take it. You guys talk to me. How'd it go?
You know what? First and foremost, GG's. It was a very great set. They played their heart out. Absolutely. I rue the day there's a rematch. So props to Silk, props to Instinct. Phenomenal players. Also, let's freaking go. Oh my god. Oh, you know, we turned on music. We turned off music. We had the hard reset. Me and Ibex both stood up after game 3. Like, let's go.
So you weren't worried is what you were saying, right?
Ibex is just sitting here smiling.
I didn't even play it. I'm as hyped up as you guys are.
Let's go.
Like, that was such a good series to cast. That was such a good first round series. Gosh.
That was so much fun to cast, dude. Seriously. Holy. That was, I mean, seriously, like the coming back, the ups and the downs, that was just insane. But Ibex, you specifically, like what's going through your mind going through that game 5 overtime? Are the hands shaking? Are you sweating? Like, can you even think straight?
You know, game 5 wasn't the worst part. It was honestly game 4. We were down 1 on the series, 1 game left to go for them to win it all. And like Greek said, we did the hard reset and got our mind right and just came back. And game 4 ended up being a dub, so I kind of felt game 5 was going to go the same way after that.
I like it. It was interesting because after game 2, when it was 1-1, Stu and I were just like, literally, it doesn't matter. Like, we can just skip to game 5. We know it's going game 5. So I appreciate you guys following the script. Both Stu and I had you guys winning in game 5. So I'm 2 for 2 on the night. I got my Bison Bucks. Yeah, I got my Bison Bucks. So that's a lot. Appreciate it, you guys. Appreciate the donations. But no, that was.
What was the prediction? Like,
it was
40-60. Okay.
Yeah, 40-60. So
40,
I mean,
60. It was really close right at the beginning, obviously, but it kind of stretched out towards you guys at the end of predictions. But
my friends are just loaded as well, so
there you go.
Appreciate the support.
But well, speaking of that, Greek, do you want to give any shout outs to anyone before we go to an intermission here?
Shout out Fox on the Hound, Greek Avengers uncle, Greek's sugar baby, sugar daddy, the Greek Avenger mom. I don't know. Shout out all the fans. Shout out Ibex.
Shout out Greek Avenger family.
Also, can I shout out K-Tool? Were you just sitting in a rocking chair during the popcorn game? Was that you had to start up?
Yeah, it was great. I had to stop talking for an entire series. So my Stream Deck and headphones have a pretty long cable. So I just like set up shop back there. It was honestly great. I loved it. So
I saw that.
But I had to come back and cast you guys. But appreciate you guys doing this post game interview. Appreciate you giving us one hell of a series. My God, that was exciting. And we're not even done for the night. So either way, we will let you celebrate, let your hearts, relax a little bit. I appreciate you guys putting on a show for us. Yeah.
Although also shout out to Silk and Instinct. Again, very good game. You guys will make a hell of a run through the losers. Best of luck to you. Thank you very much.
We got a crisp 137.
Solid. I love to hear it.
Work.
Love to hear it, boys. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and we will hopefully talk to you again soon.
All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Whew. Yeah, that definitely gets the heart going again. I wasn't even playing, and that was really intense to watch. So I can't imagine what the players are thinking.
It's like one of those series where you're just like your hands are just shaking. Like you can't focus on moving your hands in a certain small way. And holy man, I can't like. I've been in Game 5 overtimes. I've played it. It's the feeling is just indescribable. It's so stressful.
Again, we're not done. We got another series on deck, which is going to be Average Joe's taking on the Purple Cobras. So we got set up for that. We got some work to do on the back end. But for you guys out there, I appreciate all the support, all the follows and the subs. You guys have been phenomenal tonight. So hopefully you guys will stick around. We've got about a 10-minute break, get everything set up. We got one more match on the night. So don't go anywhere, and we will be right back.